China Open China Culture Center in Kathmandu, Nepal, on the occasion of 60 years of diplomatic relations between Nepal and China. The Chinese Culture Center, CCC, is working here since 2015, but not formally, officially inaugurated 8. Maybe they are waiting for the President Xi Jinping visit in Nepal. Today we are going to talk with the director of China Culture Center, Yin Kunsong, about his work here in Nepal since his establishment, because the Yin is the director since 2015 of this center. 你好。
Hi.
你好吗？
我很好。
Thank you for your time. The center is here to sharing the history of China or Chinese culture, isn't it?
Yes.
So what you're doing from here?
You see, China Cultural Center in Nepal actually was established in 2015. Although the MOU between the two governments was signed in 2012, but the Culture Center was established in 2015. 2015, I am the first director to be here. So I'm the pioneer of this culture center. Yeah. Since its establishment, actually we are doing our work. You see, the China Culture Center, the 4 tasks. Yeah. One is cultural program, a cultural activity. The second is the education and training. The third is information service. The fourth is exchange of idea.
Okay, then what you are doing for basically first point in cultural part?
Yeah. Cultural part, you see the culture program or culture activity actually from 2015 we have already started. Let's say, for example, the 2016 for the Chinese Spring Festival, the Happy Spring Festival program. At that time, because of the situation in Nepal, we don't have any Chinese delegation to come here. But we organized the Nepali students or even some Nepali organizations to come to our center to have a Happy New Year program.
Okay.
Yeah, Happy New Year program. It was a very wonderful program. The Nepali people or Nepali students sing Chinese songs, the Chinese dance, and even Chinese wushu, Chinese kung fu. Yeah, it looks like a very a Chinese program, a real like a Chinese program. And besides, every year now we have about 50 programs, like the cultural performance and the art painting or art exhibition, or we have some like film festival or film program to go to a school campus, or Chinese culture entering into the school compound, and so on and so forth. Every year now, about I think 2015, a little bit less, about 30 programs the whole year. Now almost about 50 items. Some are very, I think you know, like the last year we had a orchestra performance here from China, from Tianjin. I think for many Nepalese, they never saw or they never see such kind of orchestra. Yes, this kind of orchestra. They said I liked it very much. It was warmly welcomed by the Nepali people here. Yeah, and also like some other big performances here. like 2 months, several weeks ago, we had a delegation from Guizhou province. They had a very big exhibition about cultural exhibition.
Okay.
Yeah, a cultural product exhibition and the performance, and also the VR experience. Let the students to wear the glass to experience what it is in Guizhou now.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the banquet, the round table banquet, to experience the Guizhou's food or something, and your vice president as the chief guest took part our program, and also the Chinese ambassador Yu Hong took part and also not only in Yakyati, but also the delegation went to your Command Staff College, your Army Command Staff College,
Okay.
and also they went to another school called LRI school. Yeah, they had a performance there, and it was warmly welcomed by the students.
Your minister is going visiting the Tarai region also, by providing the flood-affected people in Tarai. And are you doing any cultural program in the region of Tarai or not?
Actually, our in the past 2 or 3 years, our main job is in Kathmandu. Now we start to go out.
Oh.
Yeah, the first part of this year, I think in May or in June, I forgot. We went to your first province.
Oh, okay.
First province, Daran.
Oh.
In Daran, and also the capital of your first province. We went there. We had exhibition there. We had film festival there. So now we start to go out. Of course, except Kathmandu, we have been to Pokhara. We have been to Lumini. We have been to Lumini to have cultural programs. But now in the future, we are going to go to more places. Just as you said, those flooded area. Maybe we had a plan to go to your west part of your country, and maybe the end of this year.
Okay. And what about province 2? Basically province 2.
Yeah, province 2, yes. Also, I think I will try to cover at least all the province in Nepal. I've been I have been to the province 2, but we didn't have any program there. I visited there, but next time maybe we can have some program there. And here is province 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Pokhara is province 4.
Yeah.
Only the left province I tried to go.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you
provinces.
so much.
Yeah.
So, do you work with the government of Nepal, any government agency, cultural agency, or you work directly with the school or colleges?
Yeah, we work with the government agency every time. We work with your Ministry of Culture, Tourism, and Civil Aviation. And sometimes we have programs with your tourism board, and sometimes we even work with your Ministry of Education. Yeah, we get great support from them. For example, when we hold our last program, we want to invite your vice president as the chief guest. The Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Culture, Tourism, and Civil Aviation, they officially send a report to the vice president's office to invite him for us.
Oh.
Finally, the vice president promised us to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. So, the Minister of Ravindra Adhikari, who is there right now.
Yeah, he had the minister took part two programs for us. We had a program called Nanjing Cultural Day in one of your hotel. He, as the chief guest, took part our program. And this time, 2 weeks ago, the secretary of Ministry of Culture, and he also came and he delivered a speech at the beginning of our program.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. And what about the educational part? Your focus key areas for.
Yeah.
And what is about the education? You do research as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Cultural, historical
Culture.
research also.
Yeah.
Are you planning any here in Nepal?
You see, as for the education, it's also one of our tasks. Yeah. Now we have classes to teach Nepali people to study Chinese. Till now, we have almost finished 3 terms, 2 basic terms, and 1 advanced terms. We teach Nepali people to study Chinese. Of course, it's free. We don't charge them anything. We invite a teacher from Confucius Institute, a Chinese teacher, to teach the class.
I've been there also.
Yeah, the teaching class. It seems it is very good. It's very good. Many people want to learn Chinese. Many Nepali people want to learn Chinese. Some people get the news from Facebook because we send news in Facebook. If people are interested, they can come and they get news from Facebook. They come directly here. Now, every week, Monday, Tuesday, we have classes.
Here in the center as well.
Yeah, and also we have already invited some teachers from China to come here. For example, some Tibetan teachers come here to teach the students to sing the Tibetan songs and to dance the Tibetan dance. To have a short time training. Also, the teachers from China to come here to teach the students how to do the kite, to fly the kite. And I think in September, one teacher of Chinese martial art, he is going to come to teach the students Chinese Kung Fu. Yeah, we are choosing one of the school. Let him to go to the school to teach the students the Chinese Kung Fu. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you are running the Confucius class is running in many schools here in Kathmandu, but basically the school are private.
Yeah, that's private schools.
Yeah. Why you are not working with the government school?
Actually, I should tell you, the Confucius Institute, they are not belong to China Culture Center.
But you can see it.
Yeah, they belong to the Ministry of Education of China. Although we have a very close relations because all China Culture Center, Confucius Institute here, our task is almost the same to spread Chinese culture and also to teach the people to speak Chinese or something like that. I know something about it, and also now they are having a problem about their visa for those volunteer teachers, because the Nepali government said they should go to the public schools and not only private schools.
Yeah.
But now almost all of them were in the private schools. Maybe in the future they are going to change. And they are going to choose some of the schools.
Yes.
Maybe. But I think because some of your public school, the condition is not very.
Yes, I know.
Not very good.
But there are some public schools which are good also.
Yeah, it's not very good. So the environment, maybe all the people, all the students, they are not very much interested, maybe in learning Chinese or something. That other problem, and also maybe some other hard conditions like the house or something like that. Yeah.
But there are some schools here in Kathmandu which are quite same in the private level also. It means the government school also are like very good. You can start from here, maybe. Okay, and then other third priority of your work.
Is information service. Information service means now we have library, the reading room, and we have Facebook. If people have any questions, particular questions, or if they want to know something about China, they can come to us, or they can go to our Facebook, or even they can borrow books or something from here. That's what we are doing.
So they are in English, or
we have many books in different kind of language.
do you have in Nepali as well?
Yes. Now we also have Nepali paper,
Okay.
Nepali newspaper here.
Okay.
You can come to read the newspaper. We have English, we have Nepalese, we have Tibetan language even. Yeah, but most of them are in Chinese and English. Yeah.
Okay. What was the fourth point?
The fourth point is exchange of ideas.
Yes.
You see, we have been here. I think China Cultural Center actually is as a platform or as a bridge between the two peoples or between the two countries. That's what we are doing. Now we have a very good relationship with friendly organizations like your Anika Society, your Nepal Education, Cultural and Education Society, or some of those friendly organizations. We have a very good friendship.
You see and you tell at that time in Nepali, one of the Nepali newspaper that this center will be milestone to connect people to people relation. So what at that time and now, how could you justify that?
Yeah, so that's just like I said, that's what one of our purpose. Is to, and since China Cultural Center here, they should carry out its tasks. They should do what it should do. But actually, we are doing this all the time, just like you said, people-to-people relation. I can tell you one of the things, although it's a very small thing, but it can reflect somewhat what I have done. Since I've been here, I think I made great contribution for your country, for Nepalese tourism. Why I would say like this? Because now, since China Cultural Center here, now every year more than 20 or 30 delegations to come from China, and every year I organize at least 2 delegations from Nepal to go to China. So even my relatives, my friends, and my family members, now because I am here, or because China Culture Center
is
here, they choose to Nepal and their destination or at their tour site. So you see, China, the Ministry of China. Now the name has changed. The name is called the Ministry of China and Ministry of Culture and Tourism, just like in Nepal now. So one of our function is to promote the tourism. It's our new function. It's our new function. Last year, or the beginning of this year, I went back to Beijing to have the annual conference. The Ministry of Culture said, now one of our function is to promote the tourism. So that's one of our purpose. One of our now one delegation is in Guizhou province of China. Now in Nepali delegation, and they went there 19th, and they will be back. They went there 24th. They went there, and they will be back on 30th. One of the program is going to sign a MOU between the Nepali traveling agency and the Chinese traveling agency to cooperate their exchange and to promote the traveling, promote the tour. So and others, just like you said, as a milestone, because of China Cultural Center here, we brought many, like say, as I said, some new things, some new development. of China to show it to the Nepali people. For example, as I said, the orchestra performance, the big orchestra performs different kind of musical instruments. Many of the Nepali people, they never sing this. I went to because the big violin, because it is hard for them to bring it from China to here. They want us to borrow here, but it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. And finally they said in Nepal only two. So actually those high level performances can give Nepali people or even Nepali students to enjoy or even to know what it is. Now this year in November we are going to have the ACE China Festival here. It was stated in the two countries' statement after the Prime Minister Oli's visit.
Recently.
Yeah, this is one of the item. One of the item. The Nepali China Minister of China, Minister of Culture of China is going to have the 8th China Festival here, and also the third Asian Country Forum here. Yeah, and also another thing is to Nepali government will support or China Cultural Center and the Confucius Institute will play more important roles in Nepal. These are stated in the statement.
Okay, and like you are research center as well. Sometimes you do research also. China has many cultural performance or cultural values, and Nepali also have the cultural. We do have the the cultural dimension or the cultural varieties here also. Are you planning to publish any kind of book where the readers of China can read in Chinese about Nepali culture or tradition, and Nepali can read the Chinese culture, like that kind of thing?
You see, last time we published the magazine, I can show you after a while. We published the magazine. It mainly stated what kind of program we had. So every time we went to school, we had to distribute the magazine to the students in two languages. One is in English, another is in Nepalese. Now, because you see, we only have 4 Chinese people here because of the lack of manpower of Chinese people. So it's a little bit difficult for us to periodically to publish a magazine or publish a book. But we plan to publish another magazine this year. The end of this year. Now we are doing the basic works now. By the end of this year, another magazine is going to be published. Yeah.
So basically, the center is playing really hard work to spread the culture or to contribute each other, like the country to country tie-up. We also say that because we've been to join many programs which are organized by CCC. You are here in Nepal since 2015.
Yeah.
So what is the similarities and difference between Nepalese and Chinese people? What do you find?
Actually, I think mainly the same. The Chinese people and the Nepali people, they are very kind people, hard-working people. They eager to study, to learn. I think it's almost the same. But of course, there are some cultural diversity, because of some religious or something. But I can tell you the truth. Now, because in China it's developing too fast. It's developing too fast. certain amount of people what they are want or what they are want to achieve is money oriented. So from that point of view, actually Nepali people, as far as I consider, or as far as I think, is better than some of the people in China now. So I don't know, maybe it's too China is developing too fast or what, but because of some religious effect or something, maybe people here is better in some extent than in China.
You talk about like religion here. I want to just add one more thing. Like basically, people say that China is communist country and they don't belong to culture or something like this. Is that some people said here. So you are you are preserving the culture also. So basically, culture is related to somehow in religion, isn't it? So since 1949 there is a communist government, or the cultural is sharing the world or preserving that very much. So what do you want to say? The communists don't believe in religion or culture in that world.
Now in China, religious is open. You can believe whatever you want. So in China, many people believe Buddha, even Christian, more and more temples was building even in the countryside, temples or the church. Now many churches were built. So actually, even in China, it's not forbidden. It's not forbidden. It's open to the people. It's to the people. It's to the people. Actually, I think and religious is also belong to part of culture. It's belong to our culture. Many of our stories, when I'm a student, we learned from our book. Actually, it's a religious story. Some are from the Bible, or some are about Buddha or something. So actually, it's it's the same. It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Yeah.
So there is open.
Yeah, it's open in China.
People can choose what
Can
they
choose
want.
what they want. Yeah.
So religion and culture is attached with the human heart.
Yeah.
So government of China is accepting that.
Yeah, it's accepting and supported. No problem in China.
Do you want to say anything more?
First of all, thank you very much to come here to interview me, and I hope some of Nepali people or Nepali media can do something for us to extend our influence, to help us to publicize. Help us to publicize. Once I told one of my officials from Ministry of Culture, he came here. He asked me about the influence of China Culture Center maybe 1 year ago. He said, not many people know CCC. Know CCC. But if he said U.S. Embassy, all people know. U.S. Embassy, all people know. He hoped for he said, I wish in the future, when people say, CCC, most of people know, and then it's okay. But now our influence is not, just like you said, actually at first we are waiting for maybe for our big leader to come. But finally, so now no official inauguration for us now, because we have been here for almost 4 years. If now we are going to inaugurate, people will give people a misunderstanding. Why you have been there? You have been doing the work so many years. So even last year, one of our vice premier, Wang Yang, he came. At first, the Ministry of Culture was supposed to let him to do the inauguration for us, but finally they gave up. They gave up. So okay, so you were here, so no official inauguration now.
So you are waiting for presidency?
No. Even he comes, no inauguration. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No.
Okay, thank you so much for your time and opportunity to talk. 谢谢。
Okay. Thank you very much.